celebrity capital of the world, it's Hollywood Squares, starring John Ritter, Rita Rudner, Danny Bonaduce, Leeza Gibbons, our classic comedy square buddy Hackett, Martin Mull, 6 Feet Under's Mathew St. Patrick, Louie and this week's Center Square, Alec Baldwin. And your host, Tom Bergeron.
Thank you, Jeffrey Campbell. Welcome to a special week of shows with some of your favorite DJs as contestants all week. But please give it up again for our Center Square, Alec Baldwin. All right, good to have you here, Alec. We have contestants here now from New York Z100, Paul, Cubby, Bryant in the circle position. Welcome. And from San Francisco, a man we'll call JD from 99.7 KFRC.
Thank you.
All right, good enough. First game is a $1,000 game, and it's tic-tac-toe. You have to be on the lookout for bluffs, so just be careful of that. Who won the coin toss backstage?
I did.
All right, JD, you begin.
I go with Alec Baldwin, please.
All right, Alec. By the way, Alec's playing for the Carol M. Baldwin Breast Cancer Research Fund this week. Alec, what did Ponce de Leon discover on Easter Sunday of 1513?
Someone had snuck in the middle of the night and colored his eggs. The Fountain of Youth.
Fountain of Youth.
I will agree.
No, Florida. He discovered Florida. Circle gets that one. All right, Cubby.
Let's go with Buddy Hackett.
All right, Buddy Hackett. I got to ask you, it says here the Hackett family is building the first no-kill animal shelter in California in 30 years?
Yes, we're building a place called Singita, which in Swahili means the miracle.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. The first question involves math here, but...
I thought that was the question.
No, no! You want to agree or disagree to that? I agree! Buddy, how many times have Liz Taylor and Larry King been married combined?
Let's see. In 1949, Liz boarded a plane in Chicago and stopped in Council Bluffs, Iowa, and they lost her luggage. So combined out with Larry King, it's 14 times.
14.
I'm going to disagree.
15, actually. You're up by just one. You count Richard Burton twice. Circle gets that one. JD.
All right, let's do Mathew St. Patrick for the block,
From
please.
6 Feet Under on HBO. Mathew, in the U.S., what are you most likely to be buried in, a coffin or a casket?
A casket.
A casket.
You know, I think they're one and the same. I'll disagree.
No, actually, a casket, coffins are wide at the shoulders, narrow at the feet. Caskets are rectangles and easier to manufacture. So,
Well, I'm not dead yet, so I don't know.
Well, the show's young. So,
I'm going down fast.
Cubby, can't give you that one.
Mathew St. Patrick for the win.
All right, and $1,000. In the movie Cool Hand Luke, Paul Newman has to eat 50 of these in 1 hour to win a bet. 50 what?
Grasshoppers. No, hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
I'm going to disagree.
Hard-boiled eggs. Circle gets it and the win. $4,000. All right, we're going to go right into a $1,000 Secret Square game. You're each playing for a contestant who's a listener to your radio station. Cubby, who are you playing for?
Allison Papier from Brooklyn, New York.
All right, Allison, good luck. And JD, who are you playing for?
I play for Bill Mathern of Tracy.
All right, good enough. So, Bill, Allison, this is what you could win.
Oh, Daddy. It's an intimate performance by the legendary group Fleetwood Mac. You and a guest will attend the dress rehearsal of Fleetwood Mac in Los Angeles as the band prepares for its 2003 worldwide tour and new studio album. Plus, receive the new 2-CD set, The Very Best of Fleetwood Mac. You'll enjoy 4 nights at the luxurious newly renovated Park Hyatt Los Angeles. All worth $6,306.
All right, Jeffrey, thanks a lot. Let's show all of you at home who the secret square is. Now you know. All right, Cubby, you won the first game. You start.
Alec Baldwin, please.
All right, Alec, currently working on the Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers. A crumpet is a type of English muffin. What's a strumpet?
It's what Starbucks calls an English muffin so they can charge you $5 for it. A strumpet is also a type of muffin.
All right.
I'm gonna disagree.
Not that type of muffin. A muffin you eat.
I'd like to disagree.
No, it is that type of muffin. It's a prostitute. You're right. Circle gets the square. We get a break. Our secret square game continues right after this. Stick around.
Upright. Promotional consideration furnished by the following. Promotional consideration furnished by the following. Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
We were really surprised by that last one because you actually got through it. It was great.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Back to our secret square game in a moment. Let's give our DJs a chance to officially say hi and tell you which station they work for.
I'm at Z100 New York, America's most listened to top 40 radio station. It's Paul Cubby Bryant. I do the afternoon show and music director.
All right, good enough, Cubby. Good to have you here.
That's a big station.
And JD.
Thank you. My name is JD from KFRC Radio in San Francisco. I have a co-host, Cammie Blackstone. Hi, Cammie. I'm trying my best. Thank you.
JD from KFRC.
Yes, sir.
And you can't even buy a vowel here. Sorry about that. I believe it's your turn.
All right, let's do John Ritter, please.
All right. 8 Simple Rules, his show on ABC Tuesday nights. John, what beverage used to be advertised as the most misunderstood soft drink?
Well, it was a soft drink that the slogan was, "It doesn't fizz, you do," and it was called Mountain Don't. It was when, thank you very much. It was when a soft drink came out called Yoo-Hoo.
God, I know that one too. I'll agree.
No, you don't.
I
It's
don't
Dr.
agree.
Pepper.
I don't agree.
Dr. Pepper. Circle gets
I'm
the
a
square.
doctor, not a soft drink, Tom.
Right. All right, Cubby.
Louie Anderson for the win.
Oh! Secret square. Louie Anderson. All right, this is for Allison. What's her last name?
Allison Papier from Brooklyn, New York.
Allison Papier. This could be a Fleetwood Mac tour rehearsal trip for you. Here's a little visual help here, Louie, on the screen. This is a scene from The Exorcist, The Matrix, or Royal Wedding.
Oh, I'm going to try that. I'm going to go with Royal Wedding.
And I'm going to agree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Fred Astaire. That's right. Dancing on the wall. Okay, good enough. You got the win, and your contestant wins the secret square. All right, our next game is worth $2,000, and Cubby, you kick it off.
Alec Baldwin, please.
All right, Alec. JFK went to Hyannisport. Clinton went to Martha's Vineyard. Where is George W. Bush's favorite place to go to relax?
The Oval Office. Camp David.
I'm going to disagree.
No, his ranch in Crawford, Texas. Circle gets the square there. JD.
The lovely Rita Rudner, please.
All right, Rita.
Rita.
By the way, you got a new talk show, Ask Rita, is that right?
Yes, it's a half-hour daily comedy show starting in January, everyone. It's called Ask Rita, and it's a little bit different. People write in problems they're having in their lives, and I make them worse.
Oh, the anti-Dr. Phil, all right. Rita, Miss Manners says when the groom places the wedding ring on his bride, she shouldn't be wearing what?
Oh, well, that's such a nervous... You know, my husband, he couldn't... Well, he gave me my engagement ring on the condition I wouldn't call it an engagement ring. I said, I'll call it a can opener. Just give me the ring. That's okay. I think when the ring gets placed on the wedding ring, you shouldn't have your engagement ring on.
Okay.
It should just be like a clean finger.
Okay, on the day of the wedding, I will agree.
That is right. Yeah, that's
Thank
right.
you.
X gets the square. We get a break. We'll be back with this $2,000 game as DJ Week continues right after this.
You can't be more than 4.5 feet tall to be on the Hollywood Squares. For instance, if you were to try to stand up, it would look something like this. You know? So you can also do it like this. You know, the things you don't know at home.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Cubby, I believe it was your turn.
Leeza Gibbons, please.
Leeza Gibbons goes to extra.
I'm just basking in Alec's glow. Thank you.
All right, Leeza. In the Middle Ages, you could tell how wealthy and important a man was by the length of something he wore. What?
Cubby, I think it was the length of, you know, they wore all those big wigs. And I think the longer the hair, the more powerful the guy, which applies to other things as well, but this was the hair.
I'm gonna disagree.
No, it was his shoes, Leeza. Actually, the longer they were, the wealthier the man. Foot size optional. So, Circle gets that one. JD?
Thank you. We will go to Danny Bonaduce for the block.
All right, Danny's goes to the other half with Dick Clark and company. All right, Danny, has Tony Danza ever played a TV character that wasn't named Tony?
I'm going to go with no, he is not.
I would agree with you, Danny.
No, he has. On Family Law, his character was Joe, as a matter of fact. Can't give you that one, Cubby. You gotta earn it yourself.
Danny Bonaduce to win.
All right, and $2,000 if you get it. If you go to a Mexican restaurant and order a little donkey, what will they bring you?
Oh, no.
Now, watch me just skate this. I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. I'm going with this. It is a tamale. A little donkey's a tamale.
I'm going to disagree.
It's a burrito. A burrito. Circle gets it and the win for another $2,000. Our next game is worth $4,000. You could tie it up in one game, JD, but Cubby, you kick it off.
Alec Baldwin, please.
All right, Alec, here we go. The National Board of Medical Examiners is going to start testing would-be doctors aside from their usual tests in what important skill?
Sand wedges and putting? I know this, as a matter of fact. It's handwriting.
And I'll disagree.
Bedside manner is what it is. Circle gets it. JD.
All right, let's go with Louie Anderson.
Louie Anderson, his book, The F Word, How to Survive Your Family, is out now and in his square.
The shameless plug.
Louie, in the classic Lerner and Lowe tune, the rain is Tess, the fire's Joe. What do they call the wind?
Let's just say they blame it on the dog. Mariah?
I'll agree.
They do call the wind Mariah. Yes, X gets it. Cubby.
I'll take Buddy Hackett, please.
All right, Buddy. Buddy, we've all heard of the famous. We've all heard of the famous B&O Railroad. The B stands for Baltimore. What's the O stand for?
It stands for Ohio.
I'm going to agree.
Ohio it is, yes. Give him an O. All right, JD.
Mathew St. Patrick for the block.
All right, Mathew from 6 feet under. Mathew, where do all the royalties from Irving Berlin's God Bless America go?
The Catholic Charities.
I'll agree.
The Boys and Girl Scouts of America, actually. Can't give you that one, Cubby.
Matthew St. Patrick for the win.
And another $4,000. Thank you. Do you have more muscles in your brain or in your butt?
Naked.
Me? Me? Personally?
Any of us.
I would have to say, in your butt.
I'm going to agree.
In your butt. Yeah, Circle gets the square and the win for $4,000. All right, we are out of time, JD. Now, here's the deal. This week, since you guys are all playing for charities, we're going to give you $5,000
Thank you.
as a runner-up. Now, tell us a bit about your charity, if you will.
Thank you. My charity is a great one called Special Olympics, and I thank you all for the $5,000.
All right, good enough.
Thank you, Stars.
Our pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, Cubby, you're looking good already in the front game. $8,000. You're our champion.
Thank
Now,
you.
we'll be going into the bonus round in a minute. Tell us what charity you'll be playing
I'm
for.
playing for Musicians on Call. It's an organization that gets musicians to show up at sick kids' hospital beds that may not be as fortunate to see them perform live.
All right, very nice. We got a safe with $25,000 in it. We'll see if Cubby can get that for his charity when we play our bonus round right after this. Stick around. Bonus round time. Champion Cubby is here. Already has $8,000 for his selected charity. Now take a look over here, Cubby. We got 9 keys. One of them opens this safe, in which we've got an additional $25,000. All right? So good luck with that. Going to a worthy cause. Up to now, we found out a little bit about what the stars know. Here's where we find out what you know about them. All right, here's how it works. You pick a square. I read a statement about the star. If you agree or disagree correctly, you got that square. At the end of 30 seconds for every square you've got, we take away a bad key, improving your odds of opening the safe. We're going to put 30 seconds on the clock for you, Cubby. It starts ticking when you pick your first star.
John Ritter.
Was born in Romania.
I disagree.
Right, next.
Matthew St. Patrick.
Hosted an event for homeless dogs.
I agree.
Right, next.
Rita Rudner.
Hosted a show on British television.
I disagree.
Wrong, next.
Danny Bonaduce.
Went on to high school with Michael Jackson.
I disagree.
Wrong, next.
Louie Anderson.
First job was as a shopping mall Santa.
I agree.
Wrong, next.
Buddy Hackett.
Once played a talking camel.
I disagree.
Wrong, next.
Martin Mull.
Went on concert playing a ukulele.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, right, next.
Leeza Gibbons.
Played herself in the film Soap Dish. Oh, out of time. All right, let's go count keys here, Cubby. All right, $25,000. We've got 3 correct answers, so we'll take away 3 bad keys. Bad key, bad key, bad key. All right, 6 of them left. 1 of them will open this safe. Good luck. All right, he's going dead center. Give it a go.
Come on, this is for my charity. Show me the money.
Oh, all right, Cubby. Sorry about that. Let's take a look at the key that would have opened the safe. Right over here. You got 3 correct answers. That adds $3,000 to your total. You're going to have $11,000 for your charity. Good to have you here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, that's it for today. 2 new DJs tomorrow. Join Alec, Baldwin, our center square, and all our stars for Hollywood Squares. See you then. Bye-bye.
This is Jeffrey Tambor, the voice of Hollywood Square, saying so long. Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Hey, how are you, man?
How you doing?
You're
so good on your show.
Oh, thank you.
We're not alone.
No, we're not.
Are you one of the Osbournes? Do you have these people with you all the time?
I just got my hair cut.
What's the secret?
I get to hang out with this guy.
He's such a good actor.
You're the secret square.
Am I?
Yeah. Don't tell anybody.